Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a champ swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the fourth quarter, I love the ninth inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart can't nobody do it better. Can't slow me down, won't stop me never. I'm so Cassius Clay, I'm Tyson in his prime.
What's going on, motherfuckers, and welcome back to the Pressure Podcast. This is a Monday night edition. Let's get it.
Give me a hell yeah!
Tonight we will be covering the N3A. That is a stamped season. The season is over. Now the off season begins. We lead off by breaking headlines. Drew Holiday from the Boston Celtics has been traded to the Portland Trailblazers.
Again.
For Anthony Simmons and who else?
2 second round picks, sorry.
And how do you feel about that one? Is your team?
Not bad. Not a bad trade. I would say it's a great trade, but I would say it's a good trade. Anthony Simmons has to stay healthy, of course. I think that's been his main problem, is staying healthy. I think he's a good player. Solid. It's a solid move.
Well, why were they thinking? What was
the thinking behind it is the contract, the money that they can't pay everybody. They paying Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum the majority of the cap space, so that's pretty much where it comes down to.
Because you can't get rid of Porzingis.
I have a feeling Porzingis might be staying.
It's Porzingis' fault. Because
I think Porzingis probably has bad, when they check his health and stuff, they're probably like, nah, I don't know if I want to go there because he has all this going on. And I don't blame him. I really don't. Porzingis is great when he's healthy. He's fucking amazing. I think he's the third option on that team. But
Goddamn white boy.
when he's not healthy, it's like it's not good to watch.
it's crazy because they couldn't figure out for the longest what was wrong with him.
The only thing I'll say is he plays better than Miles Turner. That's all I can say.
Rumor has it he still hasn't. They still haven't found out what's wrong.
What the fuck?
That's the rumor. Her shit.
If I was the Knicks, I go after Drew Holiday. If all they gave up was Anthony Simmons and 2 second round picks, then they ain't gonna be asking for much. We could give them a second round pick back, or 2 or 3, and campaign or something. There you go, a cheaper contract. Give them to us because we could afford to pay a guy like that.
Yeah, because I don't even honestly. That's my thing with this trade. Like, it's kind of confusing because it does work out for the Celtics as far as like economically, but my thing is, what the fuck what is Portland getting him for? Portland ain't nowhere near being a contender. So I don't understand that move. That must be a move between another move that must be coming eventually here.
Usually is. Usually they're doing a favor for somebody else, and then that somebody else needs Drew Holiday.
So that might be the Knicks. Who knows?
Who knows? Because we could use defensive.
Y'all could absolutely do it. Drew Holiday, that would be a great fit for y'all.
But we don't have Tom Thibodeau no more, so what does it
Be
matter?
cool, nigga.
Well, without further ado, we are live from our studio in Orlando, Florida. It's your boy King Coke.
LeBron, what's
Finish him.
This is Rated M for Millennials. It is Money Monday, baby. OKC wins the fucking finals. Fuck them. KD traded to Houston. It's another we're going to dive into. And long live Lord Hali.
Man.
Prince Hali. Mighty is he. Hali Ababwa. That's how you say it. And let's start off with the 2024-2025 NBA champions, Oklahoma City Thunder. Congratulations, motherfuckers. Congratulations. How does this Thunder rank among all-time teams when you put into account that they were fourth best in NBA history in point differential with 11.9, and the fact that they won 68 games and closed it off with a title, and they were never ever put into elimination.
Great team, not a dominant team. It's a great team to me, but not a dominant team.
I
It's
agree.
one of those teams where, yes, when we look back, we'll be like, that was the youngest team to ever win a championship, and that's probably where they'll stay for me. I don't think they're like, you know what I'm saying, nowhere near any of those Chicago Bulls teams or Celtics teams.
Be cool, nigga.
By the way, it's too early for that also. So I feel like that also, like maybe if they repeat, then I can see something like that where we talk about that later on. But right now, not a dominant team. Great team though. Great team.
Well, the reason I say that is because a lot of people are gonna point at the win totals, the record, the point differential, the fact that they were never put into elimination first. They always had the series in control first. Like I would agree with you where it says they're a great team, but I wouldn't put them an all-time great because I've got, like you said, I can't put them above the Bulls. None of the six. Anyway, I can't put them above the Detroit Pistons. I can't put them above Kobe and Shaq Lakers. I can't put them up against Golden State Warriors.
You can argue they might not even have been some of those teams that went to the finals and lost.
No. You know, I don't think they're better than what's it called? Than those Celtics and Lakers dynasties in the 80s. I wouldn't put them in the top 10, to be honest with you. I would even put them in the top 15. And congratulations to SGA. He was named NBA Finals MVP. He got the Bill Russell Trophy. Why did the Thunder win this series?
I hate to say it, but it's because again, their three were better than the other three. The other three were supposed to be Hallie, Siakam, and Turner. Those are the guys that get paid the most. Nembhard is there, and he's supposed to help, but he did. He had 15 points and 6 assists. Turner had 6 points and 4 rebounds, as opposed to Chet having 18 points and 8 rebounds in the closeout game. Williams 20, Shea 29. It wasn't consistent by those three by any means, but they were just they outperformed those other three, and that's why. And then also, obviously, you know, Hallie going down, that was big, man. That's their leader. That's their emotional, and you know, that's the leader who brings them back. He's the comeback guy. He's the guy that you go to when you need a big shot, and there just wasn't enough of that last night, and that hurts. I've never seen a team win a championship that didn't have their superstar. Have you?
Nope.
It would have been amazing to watch. I'm not gonna lie, it would have been amazing. And I thought they fought. They were. That was a valiant effort, in my opinion. But the third quarter came, and OKC, that third quarter was where to me it was over.
Yep. Well, let me give you my reasons why OKC won. All right. Excuse number one. How did OKC win the finals? Because everybody that they had on their path was hurt.
That's
so
true.
in there you got John Morant. Even though they were down 3-0, don't matter. They were going to come back from 0-3 against those punk-ass Oklahoma City. But the injury gods decided John Morant, no. Then you got Steph Curry, who was going to easily sweep them. But because of his injury, the injury god said no. Then Denver was going to pull the shocker. But then the injury gods looked at Aaron Gordon and said, hell to the no. And then once again, Halliburton was on fire, ready to just stamp this win, and the injury god struck again. This is one reason why the Oklahoma City won right here. Excuse number 1.
9 points he had.
Finish him.
Excuse number 2. I'm not done yet, motherfucker. It's because Siakam, for some reason, in the second half, wasn't played that much. It's Game 7, Coach. Please put me back in. Bro, quiet. I'm trying to watch Game 7. The fuck is wrong with you? That's another reason why they won. And excuse number 3, it's the curse of zero. Do y'all know that Damian Lillard and Jason Tatum and Lord Hallie all wear number 0 and all tore up the exact same fucking shit? You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. You can't make this up. This is why the Oklahoma City Thunder won their championship. You could call it excuses all you want to, but it happened. And this is why they won. This is why the youngest team ever to win an NBA Finals won an NBA Finals. They wouldn't have won it had it been regular circumstances, but because of extraordinary circumstances, because of 2 different curses, and because of a foolish coach that was too busy watching the Game 7 forgot to put his main weapon in there. This is why the Oklahoma City Thunder is going to be scheduling a parade tomorrow, I think. So, I mean, it is what it is. But let me tell you something. The Finals MVP wasn't that impressive. Look at this right here. It's a snapshot I took. SGA was 29 points, 12 assists, playoff career high, and only 1 turnover, so it was awesome. But when you look at the field goal range, it's like the field goal percentage, that's just, it's an eyesore. 8 of 27. What do you think of that? Well, let me show you what I think. I took another snapshot. Hartenstein's son there is giving you exactly what I think about this and all that.
What the fuck?
It was the most unimpressive title I ever seen, the most unimpressive NBA Finals I've ever seen, and the most unimpressive NBA Finals MVP I've ever seen. I was dead asleep like Hartenstein's son right there. Adorable, adorable thing to see a father and son like that. But that's just how much it meant to that kid, and that's how much it meant to me. So let's get on to Long Live Lord Hallie. All right? A season for the ages. All praises for Lord Hallie. All praises. He had 9 points. He was 3 of 4 from field goal. He was on fire. Plus, he had 4 daggers this playoffs alone. All praises to Lord Hallie. Because let me tell you something. I think if he wouldn't have gone down, the Pacers would be the one scheduling a parade right now. Lord Hallie and I will be chopping around a cigar, letting everybody know we told you so. I'm the great Vampino.
What the fuck?
But it didn't happen.
What the fuck? Turner pack.
It didn't happen. Instead, you wouldn't want to smoke that. I hope that you're smoking on a good Pacer pack. Fuck a Turner pack. Miles Turner sucks.
Well, he's in there.
A no good loser like you. You bum.
He's on that team. I can't do nothing about it.
That bum. Would Pacer star have led Indy to first championship had he not got hurt? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. What about you? What do you say?
I don't like going at hypotheticals, but yes, of course. I think they would have had a better chance with their leader. I mean, again, like I said, without your star player, what team has ever won a championship? It's never been heard of. So the fact that they were even in this game was, to me, impressive. The fact that they were in this game with Siakam only scoring 16 points and this sorry ass nigga Turner only having 6 points, and I think TJ McConnell was doing his thing, but I thought he was more efficient in the other game. I think he missed a couple layups there here and there, but I'm nitpicking. I thought he was great for them, but yeah, the fact that they were still in this game come third quarter.
They were leading by 1.5.
I mean, shit.
I think they would have won.
My hats off to them, really. Real shit. Like,
Hallie was due for a 30-point game.
this sorry ass nigga can't.
Hallie was due for
definitely
another
need a center.
dagger.
They need a center in this draft. They need to get somebody, anybody that can rebound.
They should have signed Isaiah Hartenstein. That's what they should have did. They would have won. The thing about it is, though, as a Knicks fan, yeah, you're not supposed to be praising the enemy Pacer. But because I don't like OKC or the Western Conference, I always align with the Eastern Conference. It's the way I am. The thing about it is, it reminded me of an old Knick that you did something similar, except he didn't like get limped off the court or dragged off the court. And it was Willis Reed. Willis Reed was famous because against the Lakers and Wilt Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, and Jerry West, the 3 greatest playoff performers of all time in the NBA in the same team. At our house, we were nervous at pre-warm-ups, not knowing if Willis Reed was going to play. He tore his, I've torn it before myself. It's a ligament, I forgot what his name, but it's a ligament that allows you to lift your leg. without it, you can't lift your leg. You'll just be dragging, and it hurts a lot. It's a little annoying.
I can knock on wood on that. I ain't never broke
And-
anything or torn anything.
And they asked Willis Reed, what were you thinking ahead of that game, ahead that night? And he said that he thought, this is what wisdom does. This is what college education does. This is what someone raised right does. They think of the future. He thought to himself, 20 to 25 years from now, I won't be playing basketball anymore. I'd probably be at some lake fishing, and I'd be thinking to myself, shit, man, I wish I'd played that night. Willis Reed didn't let that happen to him. He ain't gonna let himself say, oh man, I wish I played that night. What it would play that night, we never know. No. He took that cortisone injection and walked the fuck out, got the arena going. He scored the first 2 points, didn't score again, but it was enough to lift the Knicks to glory. Okay? And that's what Halliburton tried to do yesterday. He wasn't supposed to be playing. It wasn't recommended he play. It was very risky because he knew he was good. He might have missed a whole year. And a lot of people say that was selfish. A lot of people say that that was foolish. I think it was showing heart. I think it was showing passion. I think it was competitive nature. And yes, you're going to have to drag me out in the NBA Finals. If it was the first round of the playoffs, maybe one thing. But in the NBA Finals, Game 7, motherfucker, I don't have a ring, and this franchise I play for hasn't never had a ring. And we're this close to winning. I am not going to sit out there wishing 20 years later that I had played that night. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
I could even give a fuck if they won 1,000 championships. Just the fact that I'm in a championship, I'm playing, motherfucker. If I can play, wrap that shit up, I'm playing.
You're right, but the fact is they don't have 1,000 championships. They have zero. And it was Game 7, and no. If I was Halliburton, I'd do the right thing, which is another reason why I say all praise Lord Hallie. Because not only was he on fire, but he showed grit and passion, and he showed a lot of things. There's a weird stat here. Just so you
What
know.
the fuck?
Did you know that in this NBA season alone, 28 calf injuries are reported, serious calf injuries, where players miss time? He's the only one that didn't. He's the only one that didn't miss any time. Everybody else missed time. So, not to call it all the other...
A no good loser like you bum!
And I'm not even calling him a bum like that because some guys legitimate had reasons not to play. Obviously, he wasn't recommended to play. It's just that he took the advantage, the decision to take the risk, knowing the glory was right there and there, and it didn't happen. But all praise to Lord Hallie. He had a run for the ages, a season for the ages. This is one of the most entertaining playoffs in recent memory. This is 2025 is going to go down as one of those landmark years where we remember the Hallie year. This is going to be called the Hallie year. Even if SGA won, this is why I know he was going to break the internet, which is why I said in the room, the gravity room, when I put him that year, break the internet last week, break the internet on Saturday, praise under pressure. He broke the internet, but not the way he expected. He broke the internet with his injury. And it's very unfortunate, but like I said, all praises. I don't think anybody should do anything but praise the other Pacers, because even when they got blown out for 20, they still made it a run and got it down to 10. They still had fight, moxie, grit, and it shows why they're standing toe-to-toe with one of the league's best in all of history.
And they are champions, just not of the league.
Of the Eastern Conference.
But yeah, hats off to Halliburton, man. I think my projection for him was like 15 and 10, something like that. He was going way over that already. Like in the first quarter, he was already
He had 9.
So damn, this nigga's gonna have like 25, just off his shooting alone. Cause when he see one go in, man, it's a long night. That's just a long night.
And he's got 4 daggers in this playoff alone. He had one against the Knicks, one on the Oklahoma City Thunder game 1, and then 2 on the punk-ass Bucks. So,
And what I love the most about his game is his efficiency. It's really efficient. He's not somebody who's gonna put up 20 shots and only make 5. He'll have nights like that, but that's very rare.
Some people will remember this as the SGA year, the year that he won the scoring title, the MVP for the regular season, and the MVP in the NBA Finals. And
the Western
hands out to
Conference.
you. That's cool.
Be
Western
cool,
Conference
nigga.
MVP too.
But most of us are gonna remember
Not
this as the Halliburton year. The Halliburton year, because it was this year. It was his year. SGA's overrated anyway. Fuck him.
What the fuck?
Shut up.
Goddamn white boy.
I think Halliburton would have led the Pacers to win had he not got injured. That's what I think. That's what I know. And you know what I'm saying? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So let's run down the excuses again. Oklahoma only won because Grizzlies were about to come back from a 3-0 deficit, but Morant went down. Then Warriors were going to sweep them, but Curry went down. Then Denver was going to pull the upset, but Gordon went down. And then Halliburton was going to break the internet, but then he broke it another way. That's just the first excuse. For some reason or the others, Siakam didn't play the majority of the second half. And I think it's because the coach was too busy watching Game 7, which was entertaining. And then the last excuse, the curse of zero. Wearing number 0 this year got your Achilles torn. It happened to Lillard, it happened to Tatum, and it happened to Halliburton, and they all seem to wear number 0. You know who else wears number 0? Roquan Smith, god damn it.
Damn it! Come on, Dusty!
Roquan, please pray, because we need you. I don't need my middle linebacker getting hurt because he wears
God,
number
don't
0.
even think of that. Just say basketball and that's it. That was
Basketball's over.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. That happened in basketball. Don't worry. Don't put that bad juju on.
Better not, bro. I'll fuck up every bitch I know, Juju.
Don't you put that curse on me, Ricky.
Every bitch I know named Juju's gonna get fucked up.
Don't you put that curse on me.
All right, we got another topic here to discuss, and it's the where did that? The Kevin Durant trade. KD's on the move. ... Again. ... Future Hall of Famer forward is traded to Houston. Do you like or dislike? And where do you rank Houston now?
Okay, so this is what I will say. If you told me that you was gonna have to give up the 10th overall pick for a very older KD, I kind of would be like, I don't know if I would want to give that up. Just because you never know what you can get in this draft. I think in at least the top 10 picks, those picks can help you tremendously. So, especially in this draft, I think you could have got somebody really good. Now he's not KD, and I get that. But I don't know if I would have gave up number 10. But anyways, I will say you guys got the better player. You definitely got the better player for right now. But this to me is like an all-in move because KD, this is it. This is probably it. Maybe like 2 more years.
No.
If I give him like 2 more years.
Well, how much is left in his contract?
I don't know what's left on his contract.
That's how much he got left.
Whatever's on that contract, that's how long he'll be on that team, and that's it. So my thing is giving up the 10th pick. I don't know about that. I would have gave you a first-round pick for next year, but not for this draft. I would have kept that pick and built off that with KD.
I don't like it, and I definitely don't love it. This makes no sense to me because the main guy that you wanted to stake there was Green. I would have wanted Green and Durant with Thompson. Give that a try. So you gave up Green, who can't shoot. I get it, but he can at least defend. He can defend way better than Kevin Durant. I promise you that much.
He could defend better than Sengun. I promise you that much.
Brooks, I don't know if you should have given away Brooks. Brooks is going to make the Suns now a playoff team for real. Kevin Durant, I think you're not going to make the playoffs. You're going to make the play-in again. I think Houston now ranks 10th in the Western Conference.
You don't think they got better with shooting?
No.
Goddamn white boy.
You think they got better with shooting?
No.
With KD?
No. They got one good shooter.
That's what I'm saying. That shooter's better than either one of those shooters that went over there.
But they got no other shooters. So So they're not getting better at shooting. They just got.
Well,
one
I
shooter.
mean, I'm guessing this is the first move. I'm not thinking this is the whole roster.
Well, you asked me if this move makes them better shooters, and I don't think so. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
They just added one shooter.
No, that
That's all I
makes-
see. An elite shooter, I'll
that
give you
makes
that. But no, I got them 10th now. Their defense is gone. They're no longer youthful, and Ahmed Thompson, you better become whatever you're supposed to become because they traded Jalen Green
Because of you.
and kept you.
Yeah.
No, not because of him. It's because of Kevin Durant that they traded him. But now, because they chose to keep you and not him, the eyes are all on you. And it's not your fault, but this is how the world works. All eyes are on you.
If there's one thing I could say about Ahmed Thompson is the only thing you ain't gotta have to worry about him is hustle and defense, because those are his best traits.
Now the saving grace if you're Thompson is that the guy that puts the spotlight on you is Kevin Durant. So no one's gonna blame you over Kevin Durant. So that's the only saving grace. Outside of that, you're fucked.
Fatality.
But like I said, I say his traits are his defense and his hustling. He's a great rebounder too for his size. So those are pillars for him. The only thing that he needs to get down is the shooting. He's definitely got to become some type of even if it's a spot up shooter. He's got to have that in his bag.
I think he needs to work on his footwork, his post presence, defensively, offensively, and his IQ with Kevin Durant. Because Kevin Durant is a guy he could literally utilize when he.
You think he's
reaches the dribble.
undisciplined defensively?
No, I just don't think he's there yet.
Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like it's gonna take him some time. But I'm saying
Kevin
think
Durant
he'll
doesn't
become-
have time. This is my point. The point is that now you're in a hurry. Whatever time you used to have to climb up that mountain and reach over to the mountaintop, to the promised land, just got steeper. You got to go this way now.
Shit, but if you ask me, Ahmed Thompson been in the league, 2 years? To me, the nigga that needs to start showing up is Jabari Smith.
Not to me. To me, the guy who needs to start showing up is Kevin the fucking Durant. So that who the fuck needs to be showing up?
Finish him.
Motherfucker, if you make the play-in instead of the playoffs, we're going to fucking roast you. We're going to roast you because they used to say you were on par or better than LeBron James. That's why I don't see put you in here. This is exactly why I didn't put you in here. Because you're not influential. You're just a very, very good fucking player, but you're not influential. All you are is Twitter fingers, motherfucker. But I like him.
Finish him.
Just because I like you doesn't mean I can't call you out, bro. And if you want to call me out, you could tweet me. I'm not even doing this to get famous or nothing. I can care less about that. If I was talking to you in person, this is how I would talk to you, Kevin Durant. You know what I mean? I don't mean to. It's not disrespect. I'm not trying to disrespect you.
Except for I like you.
But I do like him. It's just this is why this is the people that I like the most is the ones I actually barrel down on a lot harder. All pause.
That's how it should be.
That's just the way I am.
That's how it should be. Because those are the ones you see going places. If you don't see them going places, you're gonna get mad as hell. Like,
because
nigga, I thought you was gonna be this.
Because I think Durant's literally one of the top 10 players that ever existed in the NBA. That's how good I think he is. It's just you can't say it because he hasn't proven it.
And just with that size alone.
But he is a top 5 scorer of all time. That is concrete. That is concrete. I don't care if he never fucking scores another point again. He only stops at 25 or whatever. He's on the list of all-time scorers. He's still a top 5 scorer. Okay, just like Steph Curry is he's not a top 5. He's the top shooter of all time. This guy's literally one of the top scorers of all time. But I still think it's Jordan. Jordan's the top scorer of all time. No, actually, no, it ain't Jordan. It's Wilt Chamberlain. Then it's Jordan. Jordan's just the most complete player of all time, the best player of all time. But the best scorer has got to be Wilt Chamberlain. Until you score 100 points, you can't speak to me about who scores. Fuck Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and I fucking love him. I fucking love Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for what he stood for outside the court and inside the court. But I don't give a fuck how many points you got. You ain't Wilt Chamberlain. You are not Wilt Chamberlain. It's like Hulk Hogan. It's a Hulk Hogan discussion. It's like Hulk Hogan's this, Hulk Hogan's that. Listen, Hulk Hogan made wrestling. Wrestling will not be where it is without Hulk Hogan. We'll give him his props. But he ain't no Ric Flair to me, and he definitely ain't the Macho Man. That's all I gotta
Fatality.
say. And that's what I'm saying with these guys. It's just you're that, but you're not this. You ain't that, bro. Not by a long shot. But I honestly I don't see this Rockets team. I don't see them winning no more than 45 games. And I'm just being nice.
I don't know. I'd have to see it. I would say they probably do take a step back.
At the top of my head,
OKC, right now, as the roster is right now, they've taken a step back. I don't know where it's going to end at, so I can't say. But we shall see if they make another move, if there is another move coming.
As of right now, OKC, Golden State, Denver, Memphis, LA, both LAs. I think that's it. So maybe the seventh best team then. The seventh best team.
I'll say.
No, Minnesota.
I'll say fifth.
So eighth.
I'll say fifth.
Minnesota, so eighth.
I'll say fifth.
Nah. You don't tell me that they're better than one of the Laker teams, the LA teams?
They're close. They're not.
All right. Then.
That series wouldn't go. You think that'd be a sweep?
No, I'm just saying that they're not better than those teams. They're just not. They could win a series against them. I'll give you that. But to say that 9 times out of 10 they're going to win, or a majority of the time they're going to win, mostly not. I got both LA teams.
Let's see. Van Vliet. Looks like Jabari Smith. I'm guessing. Sengun. Thompson. And KD, right? You got Tariq Eason. You have these are pieces that could develop as well. So that's why I don't want to. I can't say just yet.
Well, like I said,
I really can't say just yet.
the fuck. So DJ scratched the moment right there.
Be cool, nigga.
Goddamn, white boy.
We won't read that out loud. So
He got me trolling.
appreciate your trip. Listen, I got Minnesota better than them.
Okay.
I've got both LA teams better than them. Golden State's better than them. Denver's better than them. Memphis is better than them. And I mentioned one more team. Obviously, Oklahoma City Thunder are better than them. So that's 7 teams that I know are better than them. Memphis.
What did Memphis just do, though? Memphis just got rid of somebody. And they didn't really get nothing in return, if you ask me. I think not having Bane makes them a better team.
You're right. So maybe 6 teams are better than them now. You're right. I forgot about that.
I'm fucking this is crazy.
So 6 teams. 6 teams are better than the Houston Rockets in my view right now. Only because they just fucked up the nucleus. They just fucked up the nucleus. So how do you expect to think that they're better than the other teams? No, I don't think this makes it. I completely dislike this because they were probably the 4th best team in the Western Conference now, coming up. They just got worse.
I think they got the better player, though.
But they might not be done. Maybe there's more moves for them to be made. And we got to worry about the NBA draft, which is coming up, which we will be covering.
Well, that's the problem. And that's where, to me, I think they fucked up for real. How good the Raptors?
Fuck the Raptors.
we shall see about that. I don't have them on a future power ranking board just yet. So I wouldn't say they're gonna be great, but
Scotty Barnes is overrated, and they got R.J. Barrett, who I fucking do not like. Fuck you, R.J. Barrett.
and then
Fuck
the problem
you.
is you did go and get a good player in Brendan Ingram, but he's injury prone, man. The guy's hurt every year.
Cool.
Brendan Ingram,
Fuck Brandon Ingram too. He was in my fantasy team and he didn't do shit.
cause he's always hurt.
Fuck him. That's all I know.
So no, I don't see Toronto doing too much, brother. Just be honest.
But you never know. They might hit on the draft from some nobody we never heard from nowhere.
But back to what I was saying, Houston, they traded away their pick.
Yep. So
So do
now
you have second rounders?
You're gonna have to trade or
I don't know.
or free agent signs.
Or hope that these guys develop a little better. A little bit
Maybe.
better. A little bit better, hopefully.
Maybe.
They have to start producing, especially guys like Jabari Smith, who's been in the league 3 years. The guy they got off the bench, Cam, he needs to play more. Probably release, depending on what's going on with this. Did you find out anything about that? Yeah, I haven't seen nothing about the Zion Williamson at all.
Fuck Zion Williamson.
But if he fucked up, they probably just gonna release him because I don't even think they're gonna be able to trade him.
I never had him in fantasy basketball because I knew he would never play a whole season. It's not because he's big. It has nothing to do with his size.
He don't work hard.
It's not. He could work hard all he wants to. He's just not meant to play a full season. He's one of those guys. He's just always going to be hurt, regardless of his weight. Or
Do you think
dedication.
it has to do with all that athleticism, and he doesn't know how to use it, or
No.
maybe just a thing where he just doesn't know how to fall?
No, he's just not meant to play basketball
Gotcha.
in a professional stage.
Gotcha.
He's meant to play basketball only for fun. His body is not meant to play. Some guys are like that. They're just not meant to play a whole season. They were in shape. It has nothing to do with that because Derrick Rose was, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of the guys. So T-Mac, some guys are just not. It's just not meant for him, bro. It's just that he came out the block like this, kind of like what's his name, the old man from Ohio State, the guy that was 68
He was
years
so
old.
good in high school, bro. Like, did you see the highlights? His high school highlights?
Yeah, just
Zion Williamson?
like the 68-year-old African dude that played for Ohio State. What was his name? Went to the Portland Trailblazers. He was like 68 years old, 80 years old.
Like for real, or like?
Greg Oden.
Oh.
Greg Oden.
I was trying to figure out what he was talking about. He talking about the nigga who looked like he was 60 something years old out there.
Yeah.
Was only like 21.
Fuck Trey Young. I'm a Knicks fan. Don't you mention that name around here.
Damn,
Fuck
Trent.
Trey Young.
Everything you put up right now, not it.
But fuck Kevin Durant too. This is his 8th team or something like that. 2 years.
Nah, it's just crazy.
The hell is this?
That's what he gets for leaving. He should have never left.
He should never left Golden State. You're
He's
a
an
bum. You're a dumbass. They
He's
gonna
an
use-
idiot. You made your bed, lay in it, dog. Just lay in it.
You should actually be traded to Golden
You
State.
should just stay right motherfucking there once you made your bed, bro.
It's Draymond Green's fault.
Everybody was
First
gonna
round.
call you. Everybody was gonna continue to call you a snake, regardless. They still call you a snake.
He is a snake, but he's a very lethal one. Snakes have venom, or they just wrap around you so you can't breathe no more.
Mamba? No.
Nah, the Mamba got one of the most powerful venoms of all.
That's what I'm saying. Mamba? No. He's not a
Yeah.
mamba.
Do you think the Houston Rockets overpaid? Because I definitely think they overpaid.
Yes. The pick to me is
The pick? You mean picks?
well the pick this year is 10th overall, and you knew it was 10th overall. How the fuck do you give that up?
Yeah, but what about the other 4? It's still too much.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And then Brooks and Jalen Green, that's your future right there, man. Brooks is your defensive anchor. You ain't gonna have defense like that no more. That's 2 great defenders that just left.
I don't know if Jalen Green's a great defender.
But I said good.
Oh, good. Okay, my bad. Nah, you're right. Including the picks, yeah, that's kind of crazy. 4 first rounders. I mean, I don't care about the. 5 first rounders, but I don't care about the other picks because the other picks could be any time. I'm talking about this year, just 10th overall. That's crazy.
He says he read that the Suns are only getting 1 first-round pick. Are you sure it's 5? We read it 5. But that's crazy. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode. We're going to sign out here at the 42-minute mark. We appreciate you, Trent, and all the other viewers for tuning in.
Appreciate y'all.
We are here Monday, Thursdays, and Saturdays at midnight, ready to end for millennials, motherfucker. The podcast means to perform, react, and dual use of strategies and sports under rigorous environments, motherfucker.
Give me a hell yeah!
We have a collab coming soon, so watch out for that. Thursday, we will talk some of the NBA draft.
5 second-round picks. That's
okay.
what it was.
5 second-round picks. That looks better. All right. So thank you for correcting
God, damn,
that.
that's still a lot, though. It's like, it's still a lot.
Yo, be safe. Take care of yourself. Feel free to subscribe, like, comment, give us your takes. We are the only podcast where viewer has say. So if you have a webcam, we can send you a link so we can put you on a little screen back there. Hop on the mic and talk your shit.
Finish him!
Till then, motherfuckers, see you